This episode we finna talk how they finna get a head start on your money. Cause you thought it was cute to chase a little clout off their name. Look, can we talk about this if we don't talk about anything else this episode? You finna learn today how derivative instruments, derivative works are only cute in the stock market. Yeah. Look, could you get that up out of sync if you trying to superstar in these streets? Okay, let's go.
You talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now?
When you talk money, I can hear you. You ain't got money, that's cold blood. When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
I sorta like a bill collector, finance director, like the banks ain't lending out doubt. When you ain't got money, then you start selling funny, and I just can't hit on my.
Hey, Bubble on deck. Yeah, look, I'm your host, Tamara Bubble, aka the I Hear Money Coach. Look, aka your favorite sync superstar. Look, aka the I Hear You Losing Money this episode because you out here with these derivative works. Yeah, look. Ew. Anyway, could you go grab your watch? I think it's skin 30. You know it's about that time. Look what time it is. It's subscribey time. Yeah. If you're new to this podcast, welcome. Yeah. Welcome to the wonderful world of Bubble. Look, I'm finna teach you. Look, I'll be out here giving master classes each and every single episode. Yeah. Look, subscribey time ain't nothing but give me a 5-star review like you know what to do. And if it's your first time and you don't know what else you could be doing during the subscribey time, can I tell you? Just like, share, comment, get all YouTube on me. Could you go ahead and look, subscribe, share this episode, share a previous episode. Could you go back and watch the previous episodes? Because I'm trying to teach you superstardom. Yeah. Now, could you also turn on the bell? Look, hit the bell, ding dong, turn on notifications so you get each and every single episode in the future. Yeah. Anyway, we be dropping out here Mondays and Thursdays. Act like you know. And if you don't now, you do. Yeah. Anyway, there's 4 goals. Look, 4 goals in mind when I created this podcast. Look, I had goals out here in these streets. I'm not just sitting in a room talking to myself. Can I tell you? I wanted to reach you and let you know that, look, goal number 1 is to save you money in your sync business. Look, if you don't got no sync business, look, by the time you get through catching up with this podcast, you're going to know why you need one. And that's all I'm going to say. Look, start your sync biz now. That's it. I'm done talking about that goal. Goal number 2 is to make you more money in music licensing. And look, can I tell you, I got a way for you to make more money in music licensing. Look, I'm going to teach you the strategy at least. Look, you ain't going to start making money tomorrow, but can I tell you, I got a strategy for you. I'm going to talk about it a little later. Just know that, look, these goals out here, look, we got ways to reach these goals. That's all you need to know. Goal number 3 is to transform your mindset, and goal number 4 is to activate your superstar. Look. Allow me to introduce you to the sponsor. The sponsor of this podcast is the Sync Superstar Academy. And can I tell you that the Sync Superstar Academy was created literally to help you reach all 4 of them goals I just told you. Look, I'm not out here just talking to you in a room. I'm trying to get you to superstar in these streets. We ain't just chit chat and just look, and when you finish, you get done and okay, now what do I do? Okay, now how do I get money? Okay, you hear money, now how do I come get it? Look, that's what this academy is here for. Can I tell you there's a 24-hour Sync Superstar Activation Challenge. The goal is to transform your mindset and activate your superstar. Look, in 30 days or less. Can I tell you, this podcast been running for months. I can teach it to you in 30 days or less. Can I tell you, this podcast is basic information. And when I tell you these sync gems that I'm giving you really ain't basic, I'm just calling it basic because it wasn't important enough for me to put up in that challenge. So can I tell you, when you take that challenge, you need to watch this podcast regardless. Just because, look, when you understand the gems that I'm bringing to you on this podcast, you're going to know, oh my God, there's so much information about sync that I did not know. Because look, can I tell you, look, a lot of folks out here teaching and guruing and experting in sync, and they ain't got no placements to show you how to do it. Look, ain't been through no sync placements to even teach you what to do. Anyway, I'm teaching from experience. I'm letting you know I'm a fellow sync superstar because I'm teaching you superstardom. Now, if you're ready for you, go ahead and take that challenge. Visit syncsuperstar.com. If you're not ready yet, please get familiar with these episodes because I'm going to prepare you. Look, I'm going to prepare you and then I'm going to teach you how to get to this money. Anyway, before we get into this episode and talk about why you finna lose some money with this derivative works, We finna talk about this disclaimer. Cause look, we finna look. This podcast is an edutainment. Look, it's an edutainment situation. I'm just trying to tell you, I'm gonna give you game. I'm gonna give you little sync knowledge. I'm gonna give you little strategy, little solution here and there. Look, I be having solutions when y'all got these problems. And this episode, look, a superstar or two got a problem I heard. And I'm finna do this episode just to help you out. But I know it's gonna help others. Yeah. Look, that's how this superstar of mind be working. When I help you, I know I'm helping others. So this way, look, 30, 40 people ain't got to hit me up on the side and be like, could you help me? Could you? Look, I'm giving you game publicly. Anyway, we're gonna get up in this episode and talk about these derivative works. Bubble on deck.
When you talk money, I can hear you. I hear money.
What you say now? You ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't hit on my. I keep it moving like the tax collector, like the credit checker, let the whole world pay full price. But if you ain't got money, then you start sounding funny, and I just can't shake that price.
Okay, now, could we get up in this episode and get up off it? Look, ew. Derivative works makes my shoulder itch. So we finna talk about it and why you finna lose money if you doing this. And then we finna stop doing this, okay? So we can superstar. Now, I'm gonna read the definition. Let me look up a little bit. Look. Anyway, a derivative work. I'm bringing you the definition because I know some of y'all gonna be like, she's just making that up. That doesn't mean that. Look, let me read the definition. Yeah. You could have did this, but let me do it bubbly. Anyway, a derivative work, okay, is any song that takes a pre-existing work, okay, and it didn't have okay in there, but anyway, and uses that material to create a new composition. So congratulations, you made a new song, but you had to use something else. So can I tell you the bottom line of what they're saying? It's not original. Yeah, it's new, but it ain't original. Let me keep going. It differs from a cover song, which is a more straightforward interpretation of an existing composition without significant alterations to the melody or lyrics. Okay, so basically what they're saying is derivative works means you made significant alterations. Look, you made significant changes. Look, you did a whole lot of new work. Yeah, look, you were creative. You created a whole lot of new stuff. But you know what you did? You didn't start from scratch. You went borrowing somebody else's work. Okay, so now they're calling it a derivative work. Look, and all that means is that it ain't original and you finna lose some money behind that move. Anyway, let me keep reading because there's a question on here that I want you to see too. I just Googled it. Look, we didn't go Encyclopedia Britannica on them. Anyway, what is the difference between an original and a derivative work? And this tell you that it ain't original because they just said there's a difference. Ew. Now, original works are the work created directly and personally by a particular person or artist. Okay? AKA should be you. Okay? While derivative works are based on the original work of someone else. Look, comma, an imitation of others' works. Look. Ew, that definition it gives me the hives. I don't even want to, look, you saying that I'm imitating when I'm out here a whole creative. Look, when I'm out here a whole superstar, I ain't finna imitate nobody. Can I give you a better example? Let me just talk to you. A derivative work, look, if we talking stock market, right? Because I be out here getting this money in these markets. Anyway, look, the stock, look, the share of the stock, okay, is the original financial instrument. Can I tell you these options out here are derivative instruments? Look, you ain't got no option price, okay? You ain't buying no puts and calls, okay? Look, if there's no stock, okay, the share price of the option is based solely off the share price of the stock. You can't have an option without having the original stock. So now, let's travel back into music and see why this is a problem. Yeah. Because look, when you in sync, okay, look, if you're just making music and you ain't doing sync and you don't care about money, look, and your goal is just to get famous, I guess. Ew. Because like really, when you really think about it, I would rather be, look, rich and not famous. Look, indie rich. Look, filthy, stinking indie rich. Yeah, look, my people that got my From Sync the Superstar book know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I would rather be, look, filthy, stinking indie rich. Look, and don't nobody know me. Look, I could walk around here and get my groceries. Anyway, without having to give an autograph. I like that life. Anyway, I would rather be rich and not famous rather than famous and not rich. And that's what you fitting to be with these derivative works. Could we talk about them? Look, they're not original. Do it matter how much of it you created and thought of yourself? Can I just tell you that it's not 100% original? Yeah, that's a problem for sync. Here's why. Because look, when you in sync, right? The song has to be 100% clearable. Look, so that look, your split sheet need to cover. Look, we didn't even think we were gonna cover split sheets. Look, I'm trying to tell you, if you don't got the right split sheet, go to getmusicOnTV.com. Okay, because it's gonna have a template that's gonna cover. Look, 100% of the songwriters share. Look, you can't account for 90% of the songwriters and think you're gonna clear this record. Anyway, I'm gonna try to pipe down a little bit, but you're working my nerves with these derivatives. Anyway, for this split sheet, you're gonna need 100%. Look, of the songwriter shares accounted for. Look, you're gonna need 100% of the publisher shares accounted for, and you're gonna also need 100% of the master owner shares accounted for. Now, that's just the clearance part. Could we talk about the actual song itself? What it needs to be created with? Yeah, 100% original lyric. Look, 100% original melody. Yeah, okay. And 100% original production. If it's anything less than $100 per dollar, Sync don't want it. Can I tell you? Sync said, go ahead and send that back. Look, I'm speaking on behalf of all of the music buyers. Can I tell you they don't want that? Okay. Look, unless you're a celebrity, then they be jumping through hoops and clearing stuff and look, diving in the ocean and flying in the sky and calling their cousins and look, they be having these stories. Okay, if they trying to clear a Taylor Swift record and they got look 9,500 writers, but I think Taylor be writing hers, so let me not shade. Anyway, I don't know who be writing and who don't. Look, if they trying to clear a Beyonce record and they got 502 writers. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, they go and find every single writer and try to clear it. But for you, okay, future superstar, look, for you indie artists, look, for you DIY entrepreneur, look, for you artists that know you need to have a business set up, okay, they're not finna jump through hoops for you. They need your music, look, to come correct. They need your music, look, they need your music to come 100% original, okay. So we're not going to get into the specifics of it. Can I give you an example? Look, of a derivative work. Come on, let's come back outside of music. I want to get your mind right so we can get you to this money. Okay, now look. Could we talk about just maybe some ingredients, you do a little baking? I don't know what you into. Anyway, baking is the best example I could think of right now off top. Now, you got the milk, you got the flour, you got the eggs. I don't know what kind of cakes you be making. Ew. Now, it don't matter. Look. Just picture this cake as your song, right? And look, can I tell you, you didn't invent flour. Look, can I tell you didn't invent eggs and milk. But can I tell you, flour, eggs, and milk finna show up at the courthouse. Look, and say, hey, she made a cake using my ingredients. Can I tell you? Because you're going to be looking around like, you didn't make no 7-Up cake. I'm the one that made this 7-Up cake. But can I tell you, they're going to say, look, Your Honor, she couldn't have made that cake. Look, flour gonna be in the courtroom talking about something. Your Honor, she couldn't have made that cake without my flour. Okay, my flour is worth 99.5% of this song. Yeah, look, when they come to get a piece of your cake money, they gonna want 99% because they're gonna say, look, your cake wouldn't arise without my flour. Look, your cake wouldn't be fluffy without these eggs. Look, your cake wouldn't be right without this milk. And can I tell you? I hope you get in this example because I'm giving it. It's giving. Do you know what it's giving? It's giving brokey broke. Look, it's giving. There go all your money. It's going to the ingredients. It's going to the original creator because you out here with these derivative works. Ew. Now, look, because it's not that they can't clear your song. It's that you don't own all of it. So, look, it's almost like you got a cookie jar and you want to go get some cookies and you got to keep asking for permission. And they're your cookies. Imagine that. Look, I could see you. Look, when you was a kid and you wanted cookies out that cookie jar, you say, Mommy, can I go get some cookies? And Mommy be like, no, you got to eat dinner first. That's what they're going to do with your song. Look, that's what they're going to do with your sync money. That's what they're going to do with your superstardom. And let me tell you, they got a good reason for doing that. Let me tell you why. Because you getting a head start. Look, you doing a little clout chasing by using a record. Can I tell you? Could you not went and go make your own bass line? Did you really need to pull that bass line and create something or make a bunch of changes to it? Okay, we know a cover song is just going to spit out the exact same things. But sometimes people do really creative covers. They still covers. Look, a fancy cover or regular cover, it still ain't original. Just the same with derivative works. Just the same with sampling. It still ain't 100% original, which is what sync needs. Okay, and now here's the problem, and here's why they take all your money when you playing games with their music. Okay. You go and borrow a little idea or two from somebody, a little lyric or melody idea or two. Look, can I tell you, even if you're very creative and you make a whole new version of it, look, you can barely even tell what inspired you. Can I tell you, it still ain't all yours. And so that means you got to share that money. And when I tell you they're going to take big chunks, look, you just working for them. You just creating hits that, look, they're going to keep eating. Can I tell you why these labels love a derivative work? Look, quiet as it's kept. Labels love a derivative work. You know why? Because it keeps their catalog new. It keeps their old money generating new income. Because they finna come. Look, you got to get the label to clear these songs. Look, you taking these old hits and you making your new little special derivative works. And they finna take all the money from it. Okay, you just working for them. Because they finna get all the money. Ew. Because you profiting off of this amazing song that was made 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. Look, stop doing that anyway. Plus you creating another hurdle, another couple of stops. Okay, you ain't nowhere near one stop. You more like a 100 stop record at this point. Don't even sign the split sheet because you ain't getting no money. And even if you is, you ain't one stop, and they got to approve it. So even if your one stop split sheet say, yeah, it's good to go, you can use it, they're gonna say, oh no, it's not. Yeah. Ew. Now, okay, so let's say I'm an artist and I know how y'all think, and I be thinking like artists be thinking when I be doing these episodes so that I could cover all the bases. Okay, because I know what you're thinking. You're thinking like, but what if I make a derivative work and they don't know? Look, what if I make changes so significant they can't tell? Look, what if I'm on YouTube, look, and I hear a beat that I like and I go ahead and write something to it, they won't know. Yeah. But you know the thing and the problem with that, look, there's two problems with that. Look, problem number one is that, first of all, they can't tell because you ain't make it hit yet. Can I tell you that if you look, be biting off of people's stuff, and then you out here, look, making money off it. Look, can I tell you them people finna show up? Can I tell you who else finna show up? People that you wasn't even copying off. They're gonna be listening. Look, once the world's the stage, look, and everybody's ears are perked and they hear this hit record, and they know hit records mean money. They trying to hear money for themselves, and they gonna say, look, they're gonna be making up samples in their hit. I think they stole my song, and they don't even know you. You ain't never even met them. You didn't even copy off them. They coming for you. So you got to know, look, these producers out here that's putting out beats online and stuff. Look, YouTube dates things. Look, SoundCloud will timestamp when stuff was released. All of a sudden, look, 8 months later, you got this hit that sounds awfully a lot like theirs. Because you know what you did? Look, you were so creative. You went and hired somebody else to make a beat similar. You told them, look, can you listen to this and can you copy it and then make it so that I can use it? Because I don't want to use their beat. And can I tell you? They're going to wait till your hit record take off. And then they're going to come get a piece of it. Look, they're gonna come hit you up for it. So that's problem number one. Okay, and the second problem that I have with this is more of a personal rant I'm about to do. Because look, it's like the real issue that I have with it is like you're writing it off as creativity. When you're a whole creative out here, if you can make such significant changes, look, you making significant changes. We about can't even tell you biting a little. Look, we about can't even tell that this is more than 100% original. But it ain't. We almost can't even tell. But why you couldn't go the whole way and just make the whole thing original? Because here's the thing. When you make it fully original, there's no benchmark. There's no way that the public can't say, oh, she should have left that James Brown record alone because she couldn't even do nothing with it. That's all you gonna get. Look, some people just like that clout though. They just like people to be like checking them. Look, whether they're getting the money or not, they thinking, oh, I don't care if they take the money because look, I'm gonna still pop off and then I could go tour, make this money and make it. You got one hit that ain't even completely yours. At least if you was just a one hit wonder and you had your one original hit, You can let others make derivatives and make money from them. But why you got your only hit is the stolen record? Ew. Look, if you don't want money, go ahead and make these derivative works. Look, when it pop off, I'm telling you, the people gonna come see you about this money. You gonna have to come break bread and probably give them the whole loaf. Bubble on deck.
Look, if you're broke, don't talk to me. I said if you're broke, you can't talk to me.